welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. My name is Tiffany and I've been chronicling my weight loss / fitness / health journey. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. So just gonna preface this video with we are trying different formats and I don't know if I'm great at the little snippets, so bear with me. All right, so it is Monday morning. I am trying to get my labs drawn. I saw the new primary care provider was it Wednesday? Anyways, so I saw her. She ordered labs. It's about that time anyways. I have toothpaste. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to get that done. She wrote the orders just so we can check on the A1C and insulin levels and all that good stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Mounjaro is doing its job in that area too. So yeah. Alrighty, and I am done. I think I am going to hit the Chick-fil-A drive-thru for some breakfast. I am starving. I obviously had to be fasted for my labs, and then this past weekend I was not feeling great, but I will tell y'all more about that later. But long story short, I've had nothing on my stomach for probably like 48 hours now. So I'm starving and I have something to do in just a little bit. So yeah, Chick-fil-A sounds good. All right. All right, y'all. Hello. It is Tuesday, checking in because we are trying the little snippets of the day or every couple of days. So it's actually the afternoon. I had a busy morning. It's the end of the school year, so I had a lot of things to do at the school for end of school year for my kiddos, and yeah, it's just one of those. It's that time of year, so schedules are crazy. I can't remember if I mentioned to y'all already, like I was planning on going on a bike ride last night. That did not happen because scheduling is crazy. I know that it's not going to happen today. Like I said, this morning was busy. I am now in the pickup line to pick up my kids from school, and they both have extracurricular things going on this afternoon, so it's just not going to happen. Maybe tomorrow though. I'm hoping for tomorrow that either in the afternoon or maybe in the evening time I'll be able to squeeze it in. I have a lot going on tomorrow too. Anyways, and then I know that I had mentioned to y'all yesterday that I wasn't feeling great over the weekend. Like my stomach was extremely upset. Just wasn't feeling 100. And I was kind of wondering over the weekend, like, was it the Mounjaro? But then I started thinking about it. That was my 8th injection of the 10 milligrams. And I injected it into my stomach, like the lower part of my stomach. But I've done that before. And it hasn't made me sick like that. Like, I've been nauseous, but I've never, like, actually, like, thrown up or, you know, it was coming out both ends. I know that's TMI. Anyways, and then yesterday, Monday, I thought that I was feeling better, but then towards the evening, my stomach started cramping again. Like, I wasn't throwing up or anything, but still just not feeling great. So I drank a Sprite, and that kind of helped settle it a little bit. And again, this morning, like, I thought I was doing okay, but my appetite is just, like, really off. Like, food just does not sound appetizing to me at all. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really eating a lot, and the things that I am eating are mostly comfort food. I mean, like, because my appetite it's not great. But you know, now that I'm thinking about it, last week both of my kids mentioned like their stomachs hurting at like completely different times. So I wonder if like maybe a bug is going around or something. I really don't think it's the Mounjaro. But that is that. I think that may be all I've got for y'all right now. Hey, so it is Thursday. I am driving, so y'all get an awkward camera angle. So I didn't record anything yesterday. I was super busy, but I did squeeze in going to the gym with my husband. We worked out chest and triceps, and it was a really good workout. It felt good to be there. But today, I am so sore, y'all. I am so ridiculously sore. So I was going to go back to the gym today, but because I am so sore, I decided to take the day off. I did do some yoga. I didn't do yoga yesterday. And I'm thinking maybe once it cools down a little bit, hopefully I'll go for a bike ride this evening. My booty is finally not sore. And I wanted to do it earlier this week, but it rained one day, and then there was another day when I was busy. Hello, it is Saturday morning. I am still in bed looking like a hot mess. I did not record anything yesterday. I ended up going thrifting with my mom, sister, and my kiddos yesterday, and so yeah, and I was going to record when I went on my bike ride, but where I had planned on like taking a little break and recording, they were actually having a wedding, so I didn't want to be like off to the side of someone's wedding recording for YouTube. Anyways, so I weighed in yesterday at 159.2. We have entered the 150s, y'all. I am so super excited. The last time that I lost a significant amount of weight, and it was kind of like the first time I had felt comfortable in my own skin after having children, was in the 150s. And I mean, I've learned to love my body at all of its stages since then, but I don't know, the 150s are kind of special to me, so there's that. That was a 1.6 pound loss from last week, so still doing good. I did end up measuring, but it was late last night when I measured instead of in the morning like I normally do, but I mean, it is what it is. Long story short, I have lost 1 whole inch over the course of 3 weeks, and that put me at 40 3/4 inches, I think. I don't know. You know. To tell y'all my Mounjaro saga for the week. So I did not take an injection last night. I am completely out of Mounjaro. I had anticipated staying on 10 milligrams for at least another month because the side effects have been minimal except for this past weekend, but I still think maybe that was a bug and not Mounjaro, because I mean, that was my 8th injection of 10 milligrams. So, I mean, to have like severe side effects after 2 months is kind of weird, right? I don't know. Anyways, so I planned on staying on it. You know, the side effects have been minimal, and the appetite suppression is at a good level where, I mean, I'm not hungry all the time, but I can feel hunger. You know, like, I have the desire to eat food every once in a while, but not all the time. So I'm able to get like close to my calorie goal and whatnot. And then I'm still losing within my goal range. My goal range is like 1 to 2 pounds per week. I have been hitting in that the past couple of weeks. So when I requested the refill from my original PCP, I told her that I wanted to stay on the 10 milligrams instead of moving up. Unfortunately, in my area, and I don't know if anyone else is experiencing it or not, but in my area, 10 milligrams is out of stock. And so I live in like a smaller suburb. It's not small anymore. It used to be smaller. I live in a town between San Antonio and Austin. So I have called pretty much every pharmacy between San Antonio and Austin, like a 40-mile radius. And no one has it. Some are saying, we may get it, we may not. Just keep trying. Others are like mid-June. And I knew that I was going to need a shot for yesterday, Friday. And so I emailed the new provider. She's a nurse practitioner. She's not a doctor. So I emailed the nurse practitioner and was like, hey, I cannot get my hands on 10 milligrams. I've been on it for 2 months. The side effects are minimal. I was just trying to stretch it out. Is there any way that you can write me a script for the 12.5 so that I can continue, so there's no break in the treatment. And also, y'all, sorry if it's like shaky and whatnot. I didn't feel like getting out my tripod, so I'm just holding my phone and recording. But anyways, so they emailed me back later that evening. It wasn't her. It was, I don't know if it's a nurse or just office staff or whatever. So they emailed me back and we're like, well, people are having trouble getting 12.5 as well. So does your pharmacy even have it? Which was a little frustrating for me because the doctor that I was using, like, would have wrote me the script and let me figure out, where to get it from if my pharmacy on file didn't have it. So I called the pharmacy and in the morning, because they were closed by the time I got the message, and they had one box in stock. And so I was like, I will call the office and let them know, hey, they have a box, can y'all please, hurry and write that script for me. Unfortunately, they refuse to do any refills over the phone. They will only do through the patient portal. So I wrote them on the patient portal yesterday, and they never got back with me, and the prescription never went through. So it's a holiday weekend. I'm sure they will most likely be closed on Monday, which means Tuesday at the earliest I will find out something, unless I can get my hands on 10 milligrams at some point this weekend. I'm still calling around and trying to find the 10. Like, if I could stay on the 10, that would be great. Like, that's what I want. But if I have to go up to the 12.5 just so I continue on it, then, we'll make it work. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated with the situation. I mean, I really liked the nurse practitioner when I met with her. The nurse that was with her that day, which I have spoken to on the phone since then, with some test results. Both of them were very kind and very much like, whatever we can do to help you. And then I get a message from this person, which was not the nurse practitioner or her nurse. Sorry, my animals are fighting. Anyways. Now the dog is mad if you hear him grumbling. He's in his teenager phase, so he crawls underneath our bed. He thinks that's his room, and he grumbles. It's really hilarious, but he thinks that he's doing something. But anyways, so yeah. I don't know who's messaging me or who is failing to message me at this point, but... And I get it, y'all. I have worked in healthcare. Like, I know that they're busy, and I know that I'm one of hundreds of people that they have to deal with. Like, I totally get it. But it's just frustrating, like, on the patient side of it, it's frustrating. So that's where I'm at for this week. I do have to say, I do think that this week was like a good week, even though it was a busy week. Like, I was still able to work out. I made it to the gym the one time. I'm hoping to go back this weekend to squeeze it in. I did the bike ride last night. and my booty is not hurting as bad as it did the last time. So hopefully, I mean, it's already like 86 degrees in the morning. Um, so it's only going to get hotter, but hopefully it'll cool out this evening and maybe I can go out again. I didn't get to ride as much yesterday evening as I had wanted to, because I was racing the sunset. I don't I have reflectors on my bike, but I don't see well at night, even with my contacts or glasses. Um, so I don't like to be out after dark. Um, so I was trying to get home before dark. The mosquitoes, y'all, because we've had some rain here in Texas. Um, our mosquitoes are on steroids, y'all. I am not even kidding. Like, I took the dog out the other night and a mosquito, like the size of a quarter, landed on me. I literally thought it was a bee until I looked down and it was just a huge, huge mosquito. So they were chasing me and I was just getting eaten alive. So I I didn't write quite as much as I wanted to. I will, pop up the little stats from the app I track it with over here. I mean, it was a little bit less than the last time, but I do think I am going to have to invest in a new seat for the bike because even though like it didn't hurt as bad, um, there's a lot of pressure on like my sit bones with that seat. So um, I was looking into it because I'm not a biking professional in the least. Um, and they were saying that, I was like, oh, I need a gel seat. Like, I had a gel seat on my bike when I was a kid, and like, I thought I was so cool. But, so I was like, ooh, maybe I'll get a gel seat. And so I was like, looking, like, what's the best kind of seat, for like a novice bike rider, you know? I don't know that I want to do like super long distances, but I mean, I would like to, at least be able to do a couple miles or whatever every day. Anyways, so yeah, they said that the gel ones are really not the greatest option, um, because you need something to do with like for the pedaling. You need to be able to push down on something hard. I don't know. I'm not a biking professional, like I said. Anyways, but I do think I need something a little bit softer, maybe a little bit wider. But hopefully we get it all figured out. And then, even though I was kind of like sick towards the beginning of the week over the weekend, and my appetite wasn't as great the first couple of days of this week, I really was able to like tighten it up and still eating like under my calorie goal, but I'm getting closer. The one day that I went to the gym, and I told y'all, if I went to the gym and lived, I could hit my calories, and sure enough, I did. I think I ate like 1550 that day, and so the goal is between 15 and 1600, and so yeah, I am, but I'm getting close. I'm like in the 1450 most days. um so nutrition was good, making good choices, the exercise was good. It was just a good week, and I hope y'all had a good week too. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up because that really helps my channel grow. Leave me a comment letting me know where you're at on your journey. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I love having all of you around. Until next time, bye!